You can't beat this.
So I guess this reality show thing is really going to happen. The producer lady said it's going to happen right before Sunday Night Football.
Right before Sunday Night Football. All right, cool, man. I hope we don't look like a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
I mean, hot dog eating contests, riding the Razor scooter around the lot. What is that?
I don't know, man. She told me that it was a pretty lame deal. Next time she's going to have us riding around on big wheels.
Big wheels. That's much better. Oh, man. Well, you know, I was kind of talking to some of the boys, and apparently not everybody is excited about going on TV.
Uh-oh, look where we have.
Reality TV, guys, it's here. We're doing it. I know you guys have been hearing about it for months now, but we're actually doing it. It starts today.
I wouldn't say that they're the most noble or trustworthy profession.
To a car dealership, no. That would be my last resource, really.
I would rather drive a nail in my head than go to the car lot.
You know, I don't despise them.
So it's good that I see what these consumers are saying when they're not saying it directly to my face. They're saying, hey, listen, I don't feel comfortable buying a car because I feel like I'm talking to a greasy salesperson. Which we kind of know that, but we're not on the bottom of the food chain anymore. We've moved up like 4 levels, you know?
I just wanted to nail down what I believe to be the strength that we build the foundation on is the sales staff.
This store has a whole new personality just because there's so many people here. You know, we have too many people sales. We have 25, and we have 6, 7, 8 sales managers that are just animals, and they're fun. They're fun to hang out with.
Well, you're so right about the personalities you have here.
They're big. Yeah, they're big.
This is reality. We're going to show the inner workings of a car dealership. We're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to develop an identity. That's what's going to happen. Just be yourself. We're not asking for anything that's fake or that you're acting. We're not asking for you to act. We just want you to be you, because you is enough. Believe me.
There you go. That's hula hoop magic at Eddy's Toyota for you.
It's all about communication. Roberto. Gracias. Go Yankees.
Trying to get my 15 minutes. That was 3 seconds. Oh, it's still on. You're crazy.
Well, the first couple things that you should do is you want to check your wiper blades. You want to make sure that those are in good shape. That way, if it does snow or rain, that you don't get the smears across the windshield. Always get your battery checked. You want to make sure that you got a good battery for when you go out and you have those cold starts in those mornings. Tires are always a big issue. You know, you want to make sure you have good tread on those tires. That way, when you do go through the snow, slush, or even rain, that you have good tread, that you don't hydroplane. and you got good traction through those tires. So, and then the last would be the antifreeze. You want to make sure that you've got good antifreeze. Heat's always a big issue, especially for kids, elderly people, anybody. I mean, everybody wants heat. So, and you also want to make sure that the protection level on that antifreeze is good as well. So. The way to figure out your tire pressure is actually on the inside of your door, on the door jamb itself, whether it's on a door or on the body of the car, but it'll tell you whether it's 30 pounds, 32 or 35 pounds of pressure per tire, but that's typically what each car is within that specific range. You know, if you do have bad wiper blades and you don't have much of a wiper blade left on there because they are torn off, the metal that's behind it can actually scratch the windshield. You know, it's always a good idea to have an emergency kit. You know, you always want to make sure you have jumper cables in there, an extra couple bottles of oil, a gallon of antifreeze. You know, you want to make sure you do have a blanket in there. Just everything you would need if for some reason you were to break down on the side of a highway, that you can still keep warm. You know, have some snacks in there just in case. That way, if you know someone can't come by for a few hours, you still have a way to make it through. Yeah, if you do get stranded on the side of the road, the best thing to do is to stay with your car and not wander off. If you do wander off, you know, you never know what could happen. Somebody could always, you know, highways and roads are always pretty busy. So someone will usually stop, and if you do take off, you know, you could be left behind, you can get lost. Somebody can come by to your car, you wouldn't even know about it, so you had already had help there. Plus, you know, if you need a place to stay, at least you still have your car to sleep in.
What will you build? A wall, a roof, a room? Or will you build a stronger family, healthier children, more successful students? What will you build? Every year, thousands of volunteers, donors, and partner families build houses and so much more with Habitat for Humanity. They build hope in your community and a brighter future around the world. So what will you build? Find out at habitat.org and help build it.
Oh, hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Hey.
Where have you been?
I lost my cat.
Oh, that's not right.
Yeah, so I made this cat magnet to try and get him back.
Cool. Does it work?
Kinda.
Nice.
Yeah, but that's not my cat. Gotta keep working on it. See ya.
See ya.
Anything's possible. Keep thinking. Get started on your own inventions or just play some games at inventnow.org.
Dump your clunker
and get $3,500 now.
Cash for Clunkers is back.
Dump your clunker and get $3,500 towards a brand new fuel-efficient vehicle.
Go to KansasClunkers.com for participating dealers.
Then bring in your clunker with title, registration, and proof of insurance.
Get $3,500 for your clunker
and drive away in a new car, truck, or SUV.
Go to KansasClunkers.com for official guidelines and eligibility.
Dump your clunker now.
Country music is all about telling the truth, straight from the heart. And that's what this message is about too. Because I want you to know the truth about the seasonal and H1N1 flu viruses, which are different. I want you to know how to protect your family. Getting vaccinated for both viruses is key, but there's more you can do. Like encouraging your kids to wash their hands often with soap and water, or an alcohol-based hand sanitizer, and teaching them to cough and sneeze into a tissue, or into their elbow or sleeve if you don't have a tissue, and making sure you disinfect the surfaces you touch every day in your home. So you help protect yourself and your family from any germs that sneak in. You see, the truth is, flu season isn't a reason to panic, but it is a reason to prepare. Learn more at redcross.org.
What do
do you think? I mean, your next vehicle, I mean, is it going to be a Toyota?
Yeah, it's probably going to be a Prius because I need to get the good gas mileage. That's the main reason. And it's a great car. It looks great inside and it's roomy.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
Well, we definitely appreciate you coming in. You know, you're buying one of the absolute most reliable vehicles today. How would you rate your overall experience for Eddy's Toyota today?
$1 million. How high can we go?
Well, that's what we want to hear. Absolutely. Every time.
Very nice. That was very good.
Great.
My name's Don. This is Pete. I guess you can call us the Don and Pete Show, but basically we invited you to show you just a little bit of what a Toyota hybrid Prius is. Jerome is our professor.
Hello.
We're going to have him help explain some of the technological aspects of this.
All right.
Professor, engineers would put this in a wind tunnel. And after millions of dollars of wind tunnels and study, they would come out with a design like this that has a 0.29 coefficient of drag. Now, what does that mean?
Basically means through a wind tunnel, you know, different things like spoilers and mud guards and things like that can actually drag your vehicle and cause it to actually get worse fuel economy. With this coefficient of drag, which is actually lower than a Corvette, knowing that this vehicle has the best coefficient of drag, it gives you the best fuel economy of any vehicle out there.
The engine just kicked on. What did I do?
Actually, you didn't have to worry about doing anything. The engine knows when it needs to come on. You might have the air conditioner running. You might have some type of electrical things running to where the engine will kick in to help recharge the battery on its own. There's nothing that you have to do.
Look here, Pete. See all the lines? That's not a sticker that the factory forgot to pull off.
Oh, okay.
That's a solar panel roof, and what does this thing do for us when it gets really hot?
Actually, the solar panel roof is really handy for us here in Kansas. Whenever your car temperature basically reaches an ambient temperature of 77 degrees, powered by the sun, that solar panel roof will actually push that hot air out of your vehicle. So it's a lot more comfortable when you come back from shopping all day. In addition to the solar panel roof pushing that hot air out, you have what they call remote air. And what that does, you have a button on your remote that you can actually push, and for 3 minutes, it'll toggle for your air conditioning on and even get your cabin a lot more cooler.
What are your concerns? You had mentioned earlier about a battery.
Well, I mean, I got to figure that's going to cost a lot of money to replace, isn't it?
No, while the professor's explaining a little bit about the battery and why you don't have to worry about it, I'm going to open up the back and then show you where the battery is.
Well, the battery that Toyota uses in the Prius is a nickel metal hydride battery. Basically, it's covered under the 8 years or 100,000 mile warranty with a zero deductible. So there's nothing that you would have to worry about. If anything goes wrong with this battery for the 8 years or 100,000 miles, Toyota takes care of it 100%. And so you really have no fear. It's a sealed system and you don't have to even check it.
Professor, could you give us a little insight on the technological package available on a Prius?
Absolutely. One of the aspects of the technological package on here is intelligent park assist. And what it uses is the cameras and sensors, and when you press the button to activate it and you drive by the parking space, it takes a picture of that parking space. And then from there, it'll let you know with arrows, whether they turn green or yellow or red, to let you know how to line the space up to make sure you're not bumping into any other cars. And at that point, when you back up the vehicle, you actually take your hands off the steering wheel and the vehicle will literally park itself. But you will have to guide it by the brakes to slow the vehicle down or speed the vehicle up.
That's about it for us today, Pete. Thank you for your help, Professor. Yeah. Basically, we got a vehicle that's fun to drive, one of the safest vehicles on the highway. Don't worry about doing anything but putting gas in it and driving and enjoy the experience. Toyota's third generation of making hybrid vehicles, and it's the best to date. We're pretty excited about it.
Can I have another color, though?
Any color you want.
I need a Jayhawk blue.
Any color you want.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Matt, when did Jerome become the Eddy's resident egghead?
Well, the lab coat fit for one.
Geez, I swear he could recite all the Prius mechanical information in his sleep.
You know, I think it's only the lab coat, but these fly glasses like this, I think all of the F&I guys should be wearing these, man. I think it makes them look so much better.
Elvis Costello.
Yeah,
dude,
man.
You look good. Dude, those are sweet.
Yeah, right.